Devon, get the tables. Or is that walking sticks? Is that Simmer frames? Hell, maybe the Dudley boys need a wheelchair. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and we're getting the return of possibly, in my opinion, definitely the best tag team of all time. But the only problem is they are old, just like all our favourite stars from the Attitude Era, from the Ruthless Aggression Era. All these guys are old. All these guys are past it, yet they keep needing to come back. We keep wanting them to come back because this current generation absolutely sucks. That's how it works. The Dudleys are coming back to TNA. They're going to be on the 9th of September episode of TNA. Jesus Christ, 9/11 almost. Close enough. Anyway, they're going to be coming back, and it's a chance now for people to tune in and watch TNA. It's a chance for people to tune in and watch Impact, because you don't want to watch the crap that they've currently got on. You don't want to see bums in that tag team division that mean absolutely nothing. But when you hear that Devon's coming back and Devon's going to be teaming up with Bubba Ray Dudley, no matter how old they are, hell, they could come out in coffins, for God's sake. Just like that time Jeff Jarrett and America's Most Wanted had like a funeral for Team 3D. You could literally push coffins out with these guys in them, and that would be better than anything in the current TNA tag team division. Now, Bully Ray did speak about how if he turned up on Dynamite, he could get the rating to over 1 million. I wonder if you can do the same for TNA. I wonder if you can take the TNA rating from like 2 people watching at home to over 1 million people watching at home. That remains to be seen. But am I excited for this? I actually am. I'll definitely check out. Love the Dudley Boys. I think they're one of the best. I think they're the best tag team of all time. And there's been a lot of good tag teams, don't get me wrong. But when you factor in like match quality, like longevity, titles, the different companies and federations that the Dudleys work for, they've done it all. I mean, they've done it all in America. They've won belts in Japan. They've won belts in Mexico. They've done everything. The only thing they didn't do was, I guess, compete on WCW, but they still won the WCW tag team title. So, like, the Dudleys have done absolutely fucking everything. There's no doubt about it. These two guys are legends, and they didn't have the retirement run. Right, see, in wrestling, I think I would like people to get one last run and go out with in a retirement match. I would like it when people retire, then you know that's them done. You know that's it's official. Just like when Flair was supposed to have that retirement run, just like when Michaels was supposed to have that retirement run. I know Michaels kind of kept to it, but he came back for one match in Saudi. But I think it's good when someone actually ends their career. And, you know, there's no two ways about it. They're actually ending their career. And I don't know if they're ready, but if they are ready, when the Dudleys decide that they are going to go out, or at least if they've decided they're going to put the Dudley part of their chapter, their career, to the end, I would like to see them have one last retirement run, maybe one last run full time for like 6 months, and then go out on their sword officially for the last time. I would like to see that more in wrestling rather than just people getting old and fade into the background, because I think the Dudley Boys are such an iconic tag team. They're legends. They deserve to go out with one last big moment. I don't want my last memory of the Dudley Boys. I don't want my last match of the Dudley Boys to be some throwaway match where you think, well, the Dudleys last teamed up on, I can't remember, some random episode of Impact. No. You know, it should be a big moment, a big spectacle. And that's what I think everybody, if you're a legend, and I think your career, I think your final match, you should go out with a bang. And hopefully the Dudleys can get that. Would they get that in TNA? I mean, TNA, just nobody really cares about it right now, so it's unlikely. Maybe they would need to come back to the WWE to do that. I don't know. I think it would have been good if we could have done something in WWE, maybe when the Bloodline had their historic title run going on. They were kind of using a version of the 3D. They were calling it the 1D. How good would it have been if at WrestleMania, how good would it have been if we got a build-up, the Dudleys versus the Usos, with the titles versus career? How about that? That would have been fucking epic. Could have brought the Dudleys back for one last run in WWE versus the Usos, titles versus career, Bloodline, the Usos versus the Dudleys at WrestleMania. I would have loved to have seen that. Who knows, we could have maybe even got interference for Solo Sikoa. That could have brought out Spike Dudley. I mean, we could have had something really, really good. Unfortunately, we did not get that, but we are getting the Dudleys returning in TNA. And random fact, I was actually at a TNA event I want to say like 15 years ago, and I got the slap Devon on the, probably like 13, 14 years ago, I got the slap Devon on the back of the shoulder. And his fucking shoulder was massive, it was big and sweaty, it was weird. A weird experience, a weird time in my life. I don't know if I've ever told this story, but yeah, I slapped Devon on the back of the shoulder at a TNA event in Glasgow, Scotland, and I probably fangirled a wee bit too much. Yeah, I probably fangirled a wee bit too more than I should have been. It's not like I was slapping Trish Stratus' ass. No, I was slapping Devon on the back of the shoulder, and I kind of marked it a wee bit. I had a mark out moment, but those days are done. I mean, hell, there's nobody